What if the SUV you trust to protect your family fails when it matters most? The all-new 2026 Mazda CX-5 has just been put through one of the toughest crash tests in the world, and the results are raising some serious questions. On the outside, it looks refined and confident, but safety isn't about looks. It's about what happens in those split-second moments you never see coming. So how does this new CX-5 really perform when it's pushed to the limit? And is it actually safer than the last generation? Stay with me, because the answers might change how you see this popular SUV. The Mazda CX-5 has long been one of the most popular compact SUVs in the US, especially among buyers who want something that feels a bit more refined without stepping into luxury brand pricing. Over the years, Mazda has built a reputation for sharp design, solid build quality, and cars that feel more engaging to drive than most of their competitors. With the 2026 CX-5, Mazda is clearly trying to push that image even further. This all-new model arrives at a time when safety expectations are higher than ever. Families aren't just looking at horsepower or fuel economy anymore, they want advanced protection, smarter driver assist systems, and strong crash test performance. That's why this launch matters. The CX-5 competes directly with heavy hitters like the Toyota RAV4, Honda CR-V, and Subaru Forester, and in this segment, safety can be the deciding factor. Mazda claims the 2026 CX-5 benefits from updated structural engineering, improved safety technology, and refinements designed to better protect occupants in real-world accidents. On paper, it sounds promising. But official crash tests are where those claims either hold up or fall apart. That's exactly what makes this review important. Instead of just talking about features, we're looking at how this SUV performs when it's pushed to its limits. In the next sections, we'll break down the CX-5's design, interior, and most importantly, what the crash test results actually show, because that's where the true story of this SUV begins. At first glance, the all-new 2026 Mazda CX-5 doesn't scream safety machine, and that's actually part of its appeal. The exterior is clean, modern, and confident, with smooth body lines and a solid stance that makes it look planted on the road. But underneath that sleek design is where things get interesting. Mazda has clearly focused on strengthening the structure, using updated materials and reinforcements designed to better absorb and redirect impact forces during a crash. Step inside, and the CX-5 immediately feels calm and controlled. The cabin is thoughtfully laid out, with clear sightlines, supportive seats, and a driving position that gives you a strong sense of command. Visibility is good in all directions, which may not sound exciting, but in real-world driving, it plays a big role in accident prevention. The interior materials feel more upscale than you'd expect in this segment, but Mazda hasn't let style get in the way of function. Technology is where safety really starts to take shape. The 2026 CX-5 comes loaded with updated driver assist systems designed to work quietly in the background. Features like automatic emergency braking, lane support, blind spot monitoring, and adaptive cruise control are all part of the safety story. The key isn't just that these features exist, it's how smoothly they operate. They feel less intrusive, stepping in only when needed, which builds driver confidence instead of frustration. Now let's talk about real-world behavior. On the road, the CX-5 feels stable and predictable. Steering inputs are smooth, body roll is controlled, and the suspension keeps the vehicle composed even over uneven pavement. This matters because vehicles that stay balanced during sudden maneuvers are far less likely to lose control in emergency situations. Performance isn't about speed here, it's about control. Acceleration is responsive enough for merging and passing, while braking feels consistent and reassuring. Paragraph 12. Fuel efficiency and everyday usability also play into safety more than most people realize. A vehicle that's easy to live with encourages better driving habits. The CX-5 strikes a strong balance here, offering competitive fuel economy without sacrificing stability or confidence at highway speeds. But all of this, the design, the tech, the driving feel, leads to one unavoidable moment, the crash test. This is where assumptions get challenged. Some results meet expectations, while others raise eyebrows. Certain areas show impressive protection and smart engineering choices, while a few details hint that Mazda may still have room to improve compared to the very best in the segment. And that's where things get interesting. Because the CX-5 doesn't clearly dominate or disappoint, it lands somewhere that forces a deeper conversation. In the next section, we'll break down the standout safety highlights and the areas that could be deal breakers for some buyers, and that's where the real verdict starts to take shape.